but she's looking to make it second place. And Yvette Smith has said she's going to sit down and watch while Cheryl Daniels opens things up in match number 3.
Well, Yvette was looking awfully relaxed. Cheryl definitely has an advantage on lane 9. 6 strikes there, only 1 on lane 10. I bet Yvette knows that because Cheryl's going to have to end on lane 10.
Got to pay attention to that score, what lane you put them on.
Now, Yvette is mic'd, and I think we're going to hear some stuff out of her. She's a very emotional, dramatic player. In fact, throughout the week, you can hear her all the time without a microphone. She gets excited with the shot. She's pumped. It's great. Great for bowling.
From Union City, California. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! Oh, 5'2" dynamo. Mother of 2 kids, 9-year-old John, 2-year-old Brianna. She told her kids, if I do well here, I'm going to get you some Michael Jordan shoes. Well, she did more than well. She made it on TV. She did more than make it on TV. She's number 2 qualifier. I think they're going to look at a couple of pairs of shoes here.
Yeah, they're waiting for, I know they're at home waiting for those shoes.
Get up, get up, get up! Oh, wanted it to get up. Left number 10 down. There are her mother and father, AJ and Diane, showing support. And she loves to look back in the crowd and see their faces. They mean a lot to her. They watch her children while she's out on the tour, and that gives her an opportunity to do what she enjoys.
Yeah, and that's the only reason she's been able to be out here. You have to have that family support. It's so important.
And she converts in the second on lane 9 as Cheryl Daniels steps up on lane 10.
Cheryl wanted to thank Bill Calhoun. He helped her in realizing that she hadn't been playing her A game or her power game, so she wanted to make sure that he knew her from way back when, and he's helped her a lot. She knew that wasn't good from the get-go. Sends this ball wide, still sliding, catches that strip of conditioner, is not coming back. Cheryl was caught in between using a ball earlier that hooked a lot more than this one. Was getting in trouble, now went to this. If it continues to carry down, she may have to switch back.
So after a strike, it's a rough start for Cheryl Daniels here in match number 3, but back in the day, Lisa Wagner, who's sitting next to me, won here in 1983. You're looking at Lori Nichols, her picture. She won in 86-87. And Alita Sill, who's still obviously very active on the tour, was a winner here back in 84.
Lori Nichols still bowls a lot of events.
She likes 9.
Ooh, that ball very, very light. Fortunate to take that break.
That's why she likes 9.
Watch this, the ball really not turning over. It's going to skid long again, just touching the head pin, dancing off the wall.
It's funny, but that's where power comes in. Earlier we saw Audrey Mullen doing the same thing, but she just couldn't get the pin action, didn't have the same power.
Ooh, bad shot there.
Brooklyn, but gets it. Whoa, really?
I'll never carry those.
Tough one to analyze her shot on. It was a
Just
bad
off the
shot,
right
but look at the head-high backswing. That's where she generates her power and drives through hard with her leg. She's a little bit late with her timing. She pulls it, and that time pulled it a little too much. Carry to Brooklyn.
I never carry, she shouted.
Yeah, she's all muscle, all power, this lady. She can throw hard and over part of the
Get up, get up!
Oh, boy. That could have been a lot uglier. We were looking at a 7-10, but 7 cooperated.
She'll be happy to take just the 10 pin on that shot. In the pocket, could have carried, but half pocket here. Head pin off the wall, took the 7 out.
Nicely done. Alternating strikes and spares as her parents clench their jaw, watching. Brooklyn for her, too. We'll take it.
Okay, she tried to keep that one in tighter because of the washout. Didn't let it out. Crossed over Brooklyn. She's a little confused at this point. See, only out to about maybe the 15th board at most. Okay, I'll take it, but then she went back, put her hand on her chin, and like, I don't know what's happening. Lanes are changing for her right now.
Well, that looked like a nice shot.
Yeah, but almost a 7-10 again, as we just saw with Yvette. Kicking out the 7, though. That was closer, but again, it's lane 9. A lot more successful on that lane. Changes balls, covers the spare.
So Cheryl Daniels is not exactly resolved as she sits down.
So for those of you who are wondering if Yvette is kind of putting on a show for TV, no. This is how she is all week.
From the high of 267 to the low of 172. Her emotions are just as high, just as low. That one came right on the nose.
And again, pulling the ball left, she knows it. Making motion of that. Yeah. Right now, she's maybe thinking it should have held, but actually missed left to target, it looked like, on that shot again. As I said, it's very, very warm out there, and when you perspire, you tend to try to grip at that ball. When you do it, you'll miss left a lot of times. So try to hook this at it.
Oh, boy.
That's a tough spare to get. She needed the ball to hit the right side of the 3-pin and drive through and take out the 9. Ball hooked up too soon. 3-pin went behind the 6 and took out the 10.
So again, it came up a little too high on both the first shot and the second. Down by 12 in the 6th.
Come on, come on. Yeah!
She shouted that one down. Yvette Smith said, hey, my folks are here. I didn't come here to bowl just a few frames and choke. She gets back on track. Cheryl Daniels still trying to figure things out. Don't go away. Left strike in the 6th. Steps up in the 7th as you see her maximum. 235 should she punch out.
Well, one of the reasons Yvette wanted to be out here was to set an example for her children. They're number 1 in her life.
Goes Brooklyn again, but doesn't clear the deck.
Really struggling on lane 10. She has a lot of ball speed and normally can overpower the hook part of the lane and just kind of tug it right up and at the pocket. But right now, going Brooklyn, punching the nose, she has to make a move.
And she converts. All week, Sean Whalen has been the ball caddy for Yvette Smith. We asked her, what did he mean to her?
He meant a lot to me. He was my focus point. All he told me is, Yvette, keep smiling. You keep smiling, it's going to happen. So he was very supportive of me. He meant more to me than I probably did to him. So I want to say thank you.
And she said a lot more than thank you last night when we interviewed her when she made the show. He had gotten her a little gift, this little stuffed animal. He wrote her a note of encouragement. It was beyond keep smiling. It was someone to look back to when she made bad shots. It was someone to look back to when she made good shots. And it was an opportunity for her to stay steady. As you can see, she's a very emotional bowler, and it was just nice to have a familiar face in the house to focus on. Remember, she's from California, Union City, California. So the family doesn't always come out and support you, for financial reasons, plus they're minding the kids. But when she made the TV finals, they got on that plane.
Great shot there by Yvette, choosing to hook the ball in there. This is how she really wanted to pick up the 3, 6, 9, 10 she just left, hitting the right of the 3-pin. The ball deflects into the 10.
We spoke of Sean Whalen. The ball caddying is so important, Jan. It is so important. You don't have it in every house, but in the summer you get them a little more often because the young guys are home, youngsters are home, and they can help handle those balls. How was your ball caddy this week?
Oh, he was great. Hey, my nephew, Brandon Dodgel, and my niece, Barbara Dodgel, they both helped me caddy. But it is a huge